So a friend of mine said to me the other day, Dom, have we really let it sink in what is coming to ARK in literally just over 2 weeks, but today is only 2 weeks away. In 14 days time, we potentially have a new Titan killer coming to the game before the launch of Lost Colony, and it kind of just feels like, it's not happening, but it is going to be happening in 2 weeks time. The Ossidon is going to be stepping foot in the world of ARK Survival Ascended, and I hope you guys are ready. If you enjoyed today's video, drop a like and subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get in with this. So a couple of weeks back, we got a new Community Crunch 480. When this came out, I think I was just in a bit of shock because, I was expecting so many new cool, exciting things with Lost Colony, but I did not expect to see this beast coming out early. Then it struck to me, what maps is this ginormous beast actually going to be on? So we're actually going to be taking a look again at the Ossidon, actually diving into what this thing is going to do to the whole game, the meta itself, and how it could change a lot of things. So this is the Ossidon with saddle, releasing November 18th. They also have given us a very close design of the size of the average survivor compared to the Ossidon, and this thing to me looks like it must be a similar size to, it's got to be bigger than the Dreadnoughtus, right? This is what I'm looking here. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but this thing is literally like some sort of Baldur's Gate, Lord of the Rings type troll beast something. So Lost Colony has got a whole new things, and they say as the shadows grow longer this spooky season, which I know it's the spooky season's coming out, and with a festive winter season's coming, but they say we're excited to reveal another Lost Colony creature lurking in the wilds. The team is hard at work polishing every detail of the Lost Colony DLC to deliver you an adventure you've been waiting for. And that was talking about Fear Ascended, and Lost Colony is obviously coming, and it's set to be released on the 16th of December 2025 on Steam, PS and Xbox. But something colossal stirs in the frozen waste of Arat Prime, a brutal echo of nature reshaped by red element. Behold the Ossidon, a monstrous primate that has turned frozen alchemy into power and adapted to survive where even titans falter. Let's really take that in. It is adapted to survive where titans can't. And this is coming to the game early. Where even the reseed protocol cannot reach. Once dismissed as a mutation gone wrong. Again, I remember saying this reminds me of the D-Rex from the new Jurassic World movie. This towering beast has become a living symbol of raw endurance and elemental might. Its dense fur shifts with the cold, its crest of bone and ice marking it as a creature forged in the harshest crucible imaginable. The Ossidon is a force of frost and fury, ruled not by cunning but an overwhelming will to dominate. Yet amid the chaos, a strange bond can form between beast and rider, a surge of shared affinity that turns survival into symbiosis. Some even whisper that the Ossidon's form can shift with its attributes, its power informing the twisted frame which it contains it. So something's given me kind of, I mean, we barely broke this down when we just read through it. And, it was really late at night when this came out. I remember it being like the early hours of the morning. And what has blown my mind with this creature is the fact that the Ferox, are they talking Ferox vibes with its form can shift? But does that mean it goes smaller or does that mean it goes bigger? Who knows? And what is going on? Maybe the word symbiosis, I don't really know what that means. Is it kind of like when I think of symbiote, I think of Venom, from Spider-Man. Maybe I should know what this word really means. Maybe there's a different meaning behind it. But something's telling me that you're going to be able to have this as some sort of, giant beast that connects to you as a survivor, but also can come out as a giant Ossidon. I don't know, it just sounds absolutely crazy. So the Ossidon arrives November 18th and will temporarily spawn with cold biomes on Ragnarok, Valguero, and the Center until Lost Colony's final drop in December. It is already included in the purchase of the Lost Colony expansion pass, allowing all pass holders to confront this elemental juggernaut from day one of its release. Still your nerves, this is no ordinary primate. Now, the cold biomes of Ragnarok, Valguero, and the Center. Now, I think this fits in very well. I completely understand why this would not be on the island, because the island is tiny. I do feel like it's quite small to be spawning on Valguero. I'm also thinking, how is this going to work when it comes to performance in Ark Survival Ascended? Because this thing looks to be absolutely massive. How many are going to spawn? How do you tame this thing? Will Red Element be implemented into the game? Like, you know, like what is going on right now? And this is all happening in 2 weeks' time. 2 Tuesdays, I like to call it. When I used to go to school when I was a kid, and I missed school, I think we all do, you know, we leave school, well, some people don't, but I remember, you know, I used to get told when I was a kid, when I was excited for an upcoming day, it's like, just think of it as 2 Tuesdays away. And I still do it to this day, and when I'm excited for some upcoming content, I don't like to wish life away now, but I still think of it as things like that, and it's 2 Tuesdays until the official launch of this new creature, and I just can't believe we're getting this monster landing on Valguero. I understand Ragnarok and the Center. I mean, Lost Colony as a whole is just bringing so much more to the game. We don't even know what this is. Like, we just don't even know right now. Like, we know it's some form of vampire. We know that it's going to try and bite you. But we still don't know what it is. We still haven't seen who's going to be controlling the world of this some sort of city in the world of a Rat Prime. You know, obviously the Veilwind is going to have so many more updates to it from the version we've got now. There's going to be a similar, so they're calling it the Corrupted Rex right now, but these corrupted creatures are more like actual zombies. So there is a whole form of just like vampires, zombies, Ossidons, everything like that entering the world of Ark, and it just feels absolutely wild to me. I did see a comment the other day saying, Dom, do you remember when Ark was about dinosaurs? And I do. But dinosaurs are still coming to this game, and I generally think things like this are just seriously exciting. I mean, I know that fantasy creatures can get a little bit over the top sometimes, but we're still getting real world creatures added in, you know, within the community creature submissions. And to think that this is coming, I'm personally seriously hyped. And even looking at this thing's saddle, what is even going to happen? Like, who is going to have... Everyone's going to be fighting to tame one of these. Is this going to be really hard to tame? Like, who's going to be allowed to tame this thing? That's what the details I want to know about this. But there was some really juicy details, especially about how Titans can't even survive in the lands where an Ossidon can. And that's what scares me. That's what makes me think, is this going to be the newest version of a Titan in Ark Survival Ascended, but this time round actually rideable and tameable? I don't know what they've done in the wiki so far about this. Tameable, rideable, and breedable. I guess it's kind of confirmed, isn't it? The Ossidon's design and appearance may be influenced by the... What is this? Something originating from some sort of folklore. A mythological creature or evil spirit. Interesting. The Ossidon will be available on other maps except from the island until the release of Lost Colony, and this marks the 3rd time where a creature has been released for a limited time on other maps before its debut release. The first was the Tropia, oh yeah, and the second was the Veilwind. I think Lost Colony holds such a massive place in our little world of Ark. I'll call it little, because this is also a lead up to Ark 2, and even though Ark 2 is still way over a year away, because, you know, this time next year, it's meant to be close, because we're meant to be seeing some form of Ark 2 in early access in early 2027. But this is also going to give us more details on the upcoming changes to Genesis. So this part of ARK, this launch, holds such a massive place in our community. A Rat Prime, things we've, everything that's been talked about for years and years in the game. So many OG players that still haven't returned to ARK Survival Ascended. Will they be returning for the launch of Lost Colony to find out the next story, the DLC, the first new story DLC in their words for ARK Survival Ascended? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys later.